मेरा परिवार।
मेरे पापा का एक शौक है, यहाँ पे सब मिलता है। मेरी मम्मी नीटर है, अच्छे स्वेटर बनाती है। सुपरमैन आ गया। सुपरमैन नहीं, वेदपुमैन आ गया। मेरे पापा ना ट्रेन बनाते हैं और मम्मी ना रॉकेट बनाती है। चल फेंकू।
उड़ता तारा दिख रहे हो?
हाँ।
वो तारा नहीं, एक सैटेलाइट है।
मेरे चाचा ने बनाया।
मामा आप ये बनाएंगे?
चल फेंकू। तेरे मामा रोबोट बनाएंगे क्या?
ये जो तुम बोलते हो, तुम्हारी फैमिली क्या वो सच्ची में ऐसा बनाती है?
ये देखो पापा जियोलॉजिस्ट हैं, रॉक्स में मेटल्स और मिनरल्स ढूंढते हैं। मम्मी माइनिंग इंजीनियर, वो इन्हें निकालती हैं। अफनी आंटी मेटल्स प्यूरिफाई करती हैं। हरी अंकल, नेहा मासी, कोमल दीदी, इरफान ब्रो।
समझ गई।
क्या समझी?
कि तुम्हारा परिवार वेदांता है और वो ये सब बनाते हैं जिससे वो सब बनता है।
वेदांता, क्योंकि आसमान को छूने वाले रास्ते जमीन से शुरू होते हैं। मेटल्स, ऑयल एंड गैस, क्रिटिकल मिनरल्स, पावर, टेक्नोलॉजी। वेदांता, देश की जरूरतों के लिए।
मेरे पापा जियोलॉजिस्ट, जमीन के अंदर छुपे राज ढूंढते हैं। वही जमीन का टुकड़ा आसमान तक जाता है।
क्योंकि आसमान को छूने वाले रास्ते जमीन से शुरू होते हैं। वेदांता, देश की जरूरतों के लिए।
मेरी मम्मी माइनिंग इंजीनियर, जमीन के नीचे से मेटल्स और मिनरल्स निकालती है जिससे दुनिया चमकती है। और हाँ, फावड़े हथौड़े से नहीं, टेक्नोलॉजी से।
क्योंकि आसमान को छूने वाले रास्ते जमीन से शुरू होते हैं। वेदांता, देश की जरूरतों के लिए।
अवनी आंटी मेटलर्जिकल इंजीनियर, जो रॉक्स को मेटल बनाती है और इसी से सब कुछ बनता है, आपकी स्क्रीन भी।
क्योंकि आसमान को छूने वाले रास्ते जमीन से शुरू होते हैं। वेदांता, देश की जरूरतों के लिए।
The world's second most consumed metal is shaping the future of humanity in innovative and transformative ways. Aluminium, a timeless metal, is inherently enabling every single facet of modern progressive life. Its unmatched versatility makes it the metal of choice for critical applications in traditional as well as sunrise industries, from aerospace and automotive to renewables and green infrastructure, all essential for a low-carbon future. Little wonder then that in an increasingly metal-intensive landscape, this ubiquitous metal is the most sought after. India, one of the top 5 global economies, is experiencing unprecedented growth, which is driving intense aluminium consumption that is expected to grow at twice the rate of the nation's GDP and doubling every 5 years. As India's largest producer of aluminium, Vedanta Aluminium single-handedly contributes nearly 60.
Our journey started as one force. For years, Vedanta has powered progress across industries, communities, and nations. We have catalyzed growth, created tangible impact, set new benchmarks. But every journey reaches a moment where growth demands reinvention. For one force to become many, for one legacy to unlock many futures. 5 focused businesses, 5 engines of growth, one shared purpose: transformation. Introducing Vedanta Limited, the engine behind it all. Building today, incubating tomorrow. Vedanta Aluminium, light enough to move the future, strong enough to shape it. Vedanta Oil and Gas, unlocking India's hydrocarbon potential, fueling progress, strengthening energy security. Vedanta Iron Steel, the backbone of modern life, strengthening foundations, building nations. Vedanta Power, the energy behind everyday life, reliable power for a growing economy. 5 focused businesses connected by one legacy. Together, they will power growth, accelerate innovation, shape nations, enable communities, and create enduring value for all. This is the new scale of our aspirations. This is Vedanta 2.0. Today, Vedanta welcomes you to witness a historic milestone, the listing of 4 new Vedantas, a new chapter that sets this future in motion.
All right, good evening, everyone. I don't mean to interrupt your conversations. I know it's been a very meaningful and a one-of-a-kind day. And so we thought the only way to close this day would be to get together once again in this iconic atrium and celebrate it, talk about it, share our joy, share our thoughts. And so thank you everyone for joining us here. My name is Zenia Fernandez. I'm your host. And a very warm welcome to all of you to the National Stock Exchange of India for the closing bell ceremony, making a truly historic day in the journey of Vedanta Group. And I think that is your cue for a round of applause. So everyone, come on. So earlier this morning, we celebrated the opening of a brand new chapter at the Bombay Stock Exchange. This afternoon, we gather here at the National Stock Exchange to celebrate the successful completion of that very milestone and the beginning of an exciting new future of the new focused 4 Vedanta companies. We call them the 4. The National Stock Exchange, as all of us know, has been at the forefront of India's capital market evolution for more than 3 decades now. Today, it stands among the world's largest exchanges and remains a cornerstone of India's economic growth, of its wealth creation and investment ecosystem. And therefore, it's very natural and it's only fitting that we conclude this landmark day here at the NSE atrium. So, ladies and gentlemen, you'll agree with me when I say that today is not simply about listing companies. It is about celebrating decades of entrepreneurship, of institution building, and of value creation. It is about celebrating businesses that sit at the heart of this country's future. So before we begin with the closing bell ceremony, may I request you all to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे
Please take your seat, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a historic occasion where 4 companies are listed together at the same time. Vedanta Aluminium stands among the world's leading aluminium producers, positioned to power the global energy transition, electrification, and manufacturing renaissance. Then we have the Vedanta Oil and Gas. It is one of India's most strategically important energy businesses. It combines a world-class resource base with a very bold vision to strengthen India's energy security and reduce the import dependence. Vedanta Iron and Steel is a resource-rich, it's a fully integrated and high-growth platform positioned to participate in India's unprecedented infrastructure expansion, even the manufacturing resurgence and the emerging green steel opportunity. Vedanta Power, as all of us know, is building one of India's most ambitious energy platforms. And we do that with a very clear pathway, which is to emerge among the country's leading power producers, and while also supporting India's next era of industrial, of digital, and of energy growth. Alongside them, Vedanta Limited continues as the group's flagship listed entity and one of the India's most significant natural resources and critical minerals businesses anchored by Hindustan Zinc and a globally diversified portfolio. So ladies and gentlemen, with all of this in mind and so many reasons to celebrate today, let's commence this ceremony by calling upon our dignitaries to light the very auspicious ceremonial lamp as we invoke the blessings from the divine, the almighty, the higher power. May I request Managing Director and CEO, National Stock Exchange of India, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, Shri Anil Agarwal, Chairman, Vedanta Group, Ms. Priya Agarwal, Hebbar, Director, Vedanta Limited, Mr. Akash Hebbar, President, Vedanta Limited, and Chairman, V-Spark Deep Tech Ventures, Mr. Naveen Agarwal, VC, Vedanta Limited, and Mr. Prateek Agarwal, Serentica Renewables, and Resonia, and Managing Director, Sterlite Electric. Let's welcome all of our dignitaries onto the stage with a very warm round of applause to light the beautiful and the auspicious ceremonial lamp. Thank you to all of our dignitaries for doing the honors. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, we officially commence with the closing bell ceremony. Now, there are entrepreneurs who build companies, there are leaders who build industries, and then there are visionaries who help shape the economic future of a nation. And to that beautiful journey, there are also witnesses. We'd like to begin today by introducing onto the stage one such person who's very beautifully summed up the journey earlier today, this morning, and it is only fitting that we invite her on stage to kick off this ceremony as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and let's invite Ms. Priya Hebbar on stage. Welcome.
Thank you everyone Thank you, NSE. Thank you, everybody here, for being with us today. What a day it has been. This morning, we celebrated the creation of 5 focus businesses. This evening, as we ring the closing bell, those businesses begin their journey as independent companies. Today is not simply about a demerger. It is about creating institutions that can grow faster, move further, and endure for generations. 5 focus businesses, 5 leadership teams, 5 new opportunities to create value, and 1 shared belief in India's future. Because there's never been a more exciting time to build in India. The demand for energy, metals, critical minerals, and infrastructure will continue to grow for decades. The companies emerging from this transformation are uniquely positioned to help power that growth. But ultimately, this journey is about more than business. It's about people, about creating opportunity, about helping people build better lives and realize their aspirations. Because the future we are building is not for a few of us, it's for all of us. To our shareholders, to the Government of India, employees, partners, and communities, thank you for your trust and support. This milestone belongs to all of you. Today is not the end of a chapter, it's the beginning of 5 new ones. And before we conclude, I would like to acknowledge the person whose vision has made this journey possible. What started as one entrepreneurial venture has evolved into a global natural resources group. And today we are building on that same spirit of ambition, optimism, and possibility that has guided us from the very beginning. Having grown up watching him, like I said earlier, I can say one thing with confidence. He has never been comfortable standing still. Just when you think he has finished building something, he is already thinking about what comes next. मैंने उनसे एक बात सीखी है, सपने उम्र के साथ छोटे नहीं, बड़े होते जाते हैं. And if today is any indication, his biggest dreams may still be ahead of him. It is now my privilege to invite the person who started that journey, our chairman, Shri Anil Agarwal, to share his thoughts on this historic occasion. Thank you.
नमस्ते, नमस्कार। आज इतनी खुशी हो रही है। एनएसई के बारे में सोचा था मॉडर्न है, डायनामिक है, आज आके देखा फॉयर में बैठ के ही लग रहा है एक एनर्जी लेवल ही दूसरा है। बहुत हार्डली कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन टू आशीष जी, आशीष चौहान, जो ऐसी ज़बरदस्त इंस्टीट्यूशन तैयार कर रहे हैं, खड़ी कर रहे हैं, रात दिन दिनों दिन बड़ी होती जा रही है, चौगनी होती जा रही है। और आप लोगों ने आपने जैसे सड़क पे खड़े हुए लोगों का विश्वास जीता है। बड़े लोगों का तो विश्वास था ही, लेकिन कॉमन मैन का जो आशीष जी आपने विश्वास जीता है, आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई। मेरे लिए बहुत महत्वपूर्ण दिन है। मैं सुबह भी बोला कि मैं पटना का, बिहार का एक ऑर्डिनरी आदमी, बम्बई में कोई हर कहीं न कोई कृपा है, कहीं न कहीं सबको एक कोई न कोई सहारा मिलता है। मैं भी बम्बई आया 19-20 साल की उम्र में, और शुरू से यही था, एक बक्सा लेके पहुंचा तो एक ही था कि इसको कुछ आगे करना है, कुछ बढ़ना है, करना है, और चलते 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 कारवां बनता गया। आज यहाँ पहुँच गए, आशीष चौहान जी के पास पहुँच गए। So we always been in the metal business, non-ferrous business. I started with the scrap, but always thought to build my career into the non-ferrous metal, natural resources below the ground, everything we are importing, why we are importing. So that journey goes on, and then I moved to America. I was there for a couple of years, and then last 30 years I was in London. लंदन आई हैव गॉन बिकॉज यहाँ पे मेरा कोई गॉडफादर नहीं था, और वहाँ किसी ने मेरे को गॉडफादर पूछा नहीं, तो वो एक अपॉर्चुनिटी थी। उसको लेकर हम वहाँ पे जमे। हमने $35 बिलियन रेज़ किया। FTSE 100 कंपनी इतनी बड़े बड़े लोगों की कंपनी थी, उसके अंदर स्टैंड बाई किए. वर्ल्ड के बेस्ट ऑफ पीपल हैव कम एंड सपोर्टेड अस, एंड वी कुड इन्वेस्ट द इंटायर मनी इनटू द इंडिया. What we have not acquired, Balco, Hindustan Zinc, Kane Energy, Sesa Goa, you name the company, we keep on acquiring. We built company after company, aluminum company, zinc company, expansion. It is amazing how the journey, people say it's difficult to do this journey. But for me, look like very simple. Today also I'm standing here, look like it was just yesterday's pass on. So today is a time where the banyan tree has grown. We were all together, we merge everything together to have one resource, एक ताकत साथ में रहे जिससे कि इस कंपनी को हम आगे बढ़ाएं. वो ताकत चली. हमने 10, 12, 15 साल एक कंपनी वेदांता लिमिटेड को चलाया. अब ये बनियन ट्री लड़का बच्चा जवान हो गया है. जवानी पे आप ध्यान नहीं देंगे तो मुश्किल हो जाएगी. तो ये हमारे जो 5 जो बनियन ट्री हैं वो जवान हो गए हैं, तैयार हो गए हैं. इनको तैयार होकर इनको इंडिपेंडेंट करना है और ये सब वेदांता बन जाएंगे. ये सब आप लोगों का, हमारे शेयर होल्डर का, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का, सारे गवर्नमेंट जो हैं जिन्होंने हमारा साथ दिया, हमारे साथ चले, राजस्थान, उड़ीसा, छत्तीसगढ़, कर्नाटका, गोवा, आसाम, ये सब हमारे स्टेट हैं. इन्होंने आगे बढ़ के हमें साथ दिया और आज हम यहाँ पहुँचे. हर जगह वी आर वन ऑफ द लार्जेस्ट एम्प्लॉयर, वन ऑफ द बेस्ट investors. So very pleased, each state we are there. I don't like reading the paper, but governance point of view, मेरे सारे लोग बोले आप पेपर देख के पढ़ो. मैं पढ़ लेता हूँ. So we have created this 5 companies. One company is already there outside this demerger, which is Hindustan Zinc. So I'll tell you each company, what is this company about. Hindustan Zinc, when we took over from the government, it was producing 200,000 ton of zinc. We know that is a great potential. We have created 5 times bigger company, and this is the company world class, which is no match in the world. We have Arun Mishra who is leading this, and we keep on developing. Silver was never been produced in India. We will going to produce the largest silver of the world. Fertilizer, we will be the largest producer of fertilizer. Recycling, all critical metals going to come from Hindustan Zinc. Our shareholders, our investor, all were very pleased. We have a very good stock option for all our employees. They all have been, we have always have a situation where our employee, I always say salary will not be used for in the family marriage, family house, and education of the children. All 3 have to come from the stock option. That is the strength. We have a Neha, who's a HR head. She left everything in US and come and join us. She's developing new idea how we can help our people to grow, the business partner. This is what our strength is. So we have a Hindustan Zinc, aluminium company, Vedanta Aluminium, amazing company. We started with 1 lakh ton in Balco. Today we are producing 30 lakh ton. What Indian entrepreneur can't do? Trust the Indian entrepreneur. They will deliver everything to you. So 1 lakh to 30 lakh ton, lowest cost of the production. From 30 lakhs, we are going to 60 lakhs ton. Time to come, we are in process of building 100 lakhs ton, 60 to 100 lakh ton of aluminium, which is our goal. And demand of aluminium is phenomenal. Per capital consumption of aluminium is 3 kilo against the standard, normal standard of 35 to 40 kilo in the world, and China has 45 kilo. So you can imagine the demand of aluminum. It's a difficult product to produce. It takes 10 years. It's not easy. But we have developed, because we just finished our project. So we have 3,000 project people available, ready to jump for the another one. Before the energy goes down, we say, let's go. Let's go for the another project. So that is the aluminum, zinc, aluminum, oil and gas. My heart and soul is there. We have bought this company at $14.6 billion about 12 years back. We are looking to make million barrel of oil. We have everything: deep sea, shallow water, shale, anything you talk, gas field. Northeast, we have a largest anchor. So government policy was to give a lease for shorter period. Now government has completely allowed the lease of lifetime of the resources, which has encouraged us to get world-class equipment, people, technology to make it. It has a complete resources of 1 million barrel. So that is oil and gas. And we have a power. I'm very excited about it. We have already in the plan in brownfield to produce 20,000 megawatt, including nuclear power. We have all the mines with us. And then we have iron steel, which is very exciting. Iron steel going to be 300 million ton. At the moment, 150 million ton is being produced. We need extra 200 million ton of steel. We are in heart of near Bokaro, complete infrastructure. We are the only company, full backup of iron ore and coke. So we are looking 15 million ton and going to produce, time to come, 50 million ton of steel is a vision, because demand supply is tremendous. What we have in hand in Vedanta DNA, cost, we always have cost. Volume, how we can increase with the AI, our youngster is ready to increase with the existing equipment, 25 to 30% increase their volume. And the capex. We always come out with the capex, which is probably most strong position of Vedanta. So I'm here. I wish we were always dividend-paying company. I'm thankful to all my shareholders, all my institution. We have raised internationally. We are the ambassador for India. When we go, people believe that you can deliver. This is what India is. That's what we have delivered. We never defaulted. We paid everything in the. Whoever has so far invested in Vedanta has come out better return, good return. So this is what we are carrying. Time to come, all these 5 companies. Vastivik value of these 5 companies, $100 billion each company. That's what I believe. And we are starting, each of company has a tremendous potential, capacity. So our people, this will be independent company. I think they will do very, very better. Again, it's a great opportunity for all the investors, shareholders to participate, to be with us, and we will deliver on time. Thank you very much.
Wow. Shri Agarwalji, thank you so much for not just taking us through this journey in such a brief amount of time, but you ended your address on a very, very hopeful, optimistic note. And I think that is exactly the kind of belief and faith that each and every one of us in the room should operate with. And so we'd like to remind you that as one of India's most remarkable wealth creators, institution builders, and industrial visionaries, today we share in your joy. And ladies and gentlemen, let's have one more thunderous round of applause for the man who's not only at the helm of it all, does not only know the way and show the way, but also holds our hands and goes the way. So thank you very much, congratulations, and thank you for having this deep conviction about India's future. Well, after those inspiring words, ladies and gentlemen, we now have the privilege of hearing from a leader who has played a very defining role in shaping India's modern, capital market infrastructure. Our next speaker is one of the most respected figures in India's financial markets and has been very closely associated with the evolution of India's capital market ecosystem over several decades now. A true market visionary, an institution builder, he champions financial innovation, and as all of us can see very, very evidently, he has helped transform the way India invests, trades, and creates wealth. Today, he leads the National Stock Exchange, which is one of the world's largest exchanges and a cornerstone of India's economic growth story. Ladies and gentlemen, let's invite on stage with a very warm round of applause Managing Director and CEO NSE, Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan.
Shri Anil Agarwal, Chairman, Vedanta Group, Shri Navin Agarwal, Vice Chairman, Vedanta Group, Sushri Priya Agarwal Hebbar, Director, Vedanta Group, Shri Pratik Agarwal, Board members, employees, family members, media personnel, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon and a warm welcome to all of you at NSE for the closing bell ceremony of Vedanta Aluminium Limited, Vedanta Power Limited, Vedanta Iron and Steel Limited, and Vedanta Oil and Gas Limited. Pursuant to scheme of arrangement from Vedanta, NSE is proud to welcome all the 4 new entities in our family of listed corporations. At NSE, our commitment has been to provide a platform that enables companies to grow, investors to participate in that growth, and India's economy to thrive. In 31 years, NSE has been a catalyst to the growth story of India, enabling economic growth through fund mobilization, capital formation, wealth creation, and job creation. In recent years, India has consistently ranked among the top IPO markets globally, even as several international markets witnessed subdued activity. In calendar year 2025, India was a global leader by number of IPOs, followed by the US and mainland China. In financial year 26, NSE facilitated 222 IPOs through both the main board and NSE merge, raising about 1.89 lakh crore in total, one of the strongest years on record. India is the 6th largest capital market in the world. Market capitalization of NSE-listed companies has grown over 125 times since NSE started operations in 1994, which now stands at about 462 lakh crores or $4.84 trillion. NSE today serves over 13 crore unique investors holding over 26 crore investor accounts, spanning 99.85% of all PIN codes in India. We are proud to offer access to this broad investor base and a fair, efficient, and transparent market ecosystem to Vedanta and its group companies. I congratulate the entire Vedanta team and other parties associated for their accomplishments. We look forward to support you in your continued growth and future fundraising endeavors. May your new journey on NSE be impactful, prosperous, and enduring. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, thank you for your insightful remarks and for NSE's continued contribution to India's growth and the capital market development. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Shri Chauhan is still with me here on stage because what will take place next is the exchange of mementos. I'd like to invite Shri Agarwal to please join us on stage, sir. A beautiful symbol and a ritual that mirrors this incredible partnership. Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan will begin by handing over the symbolic replica of the iconic NSE bell to serve as a memory of this remarkable occasion. What follows the replica of the bell is a box of proud to be listed badges, which you all may be wearing very, very shortly. It's on its way to you. That's for all of you, everyone. And finally, Sri Chauhan will present a coffee table book which chronicles the journey of the National Stock Exchange of India. And now, symbolic to this partnership, Sri Agarwal will present a memento on behalf of all of us at Vedanta to Sri Ashish Kumar Chauhan and the NSE team. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you for doing the honors. I request you to please take your seat before I invite you back on stage. Well, my dear friends, as you can see, we are counting down to the final few minutes before we officially move into the closing bell ceremony. This will be a fitting time for us to quickly take a sneak peek into this special film that celebrates Vedanta's transformation and its remarkable journey. Let's watch.
Our journey started as one force. For years, Vedanta has powered progress across industries, communities, and nations. We have catalyzed growth, created tangible impact, set new benchmarks. But every journey reaches a moment where growth demands reinvention. For one force to become many, for one legacy to unlock many futures. 5 focused businesses, 5 engines of growth, 1 shared purpose, transformation. Introducing Vedanta Limited, the engine behind it all. Building today, incubating tomorrow. Vedanta Aluminium, light enough to move the future, strong enough to shape it. Vedanta Oil and Gas, unlocking India's hydrocarbon potential, fueling progress, strengthening energy security. Vedanta Iron Steel, the backbone of modern life, strengthening foundations, building nations. Vedanta Power, the energy behind everyday life, reliable power for a growing economy. 5 focused businesses connected by one legacy. Together, they will power growth, accelerate innovation, shape nations, enable communities, and create enduring value for all. This is the new scale of our aspirations. This is Vedanta 2.0. Today, Vedanta welcomes you to witness a historic milestone, the listing of 4 new Vedantas, a new chapter that sets this future in motion.
I think, and I must admit, that we can amp up our applause a little bit, no? Don't you think so? Come on, everyone. Okay, so we are now arriving at the defining moment of today's ceremony. This morning at the Bombay Stock Exchange, we witnessed the opening of a historic chapter, and this afternoon we celebrate the successful completion of that milestone and the beginning of a brand new journey for our 4 focused Vedanta businesses. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me right. We will now invite our dignitaries on stage and give them a couple of minutes to take their positions and prepare for the bell ringing ceremony. May I invite Sri Agarwal, Sri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, Ms. Priya Agarwal Hebbar, Mr. Akarsh Hebbar, Mr. Prateek Agarwal, and Mr. Naveen Agarwal to please join me on stage. Okay. The benefits of doing an opening ceremony is that we're very well rehearsed now. Everyone knows their positions and things are really on fast track here this afternoon. We still have 4 minutes to go for the bell ringing ceremony. And so I'm going to use this time being an opportunist. In the world of live events, ladies and gentlemen, we do a lot of checks before we go live. We do a light check, a mic check, we do a logistic check, we make sure all the elements are in place. But can anyone tell me which is the most important check to have a successful live event? You can just shout it out. Applause check? So shall we do an applause check? Okay, I'll give you a countdown, all right? Let's do an applause check. 3, 2, 1. So you really know how to stand out. You made all of us clap और आप सीटी बजा रहे हो. But there's always this CT gang, right? At every live event. Applause check. Yes, sir. Have we passed the applause check? Yes, check. Okay, we've checked the box. Any other check that anyone can think of? You were saying? No? Okay, it's in 2026, and me, a millennial, being an aspiring zillennial, I call it the vibe check. All right? It's an energy check. So here's what we're going to do to enable all of our dignitaries on stage who are actually performing this for the very first time at the National Stock Exchange. And this is an energy exchange forum, right? So let's ensure that we all are on the same page. So I'm going to count down to 3. And when I count down to 3, you've got to make a lot of noise. Try and bring the roof down. It's a CFO here. Do we have a budget for that? No. Okay. CFO, no. A little overboard. And of course, Ashish Kumar Chauhan is right here. Luckily, very, very engrossed in a conversation. Okay, let's give it a go, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Shri Agarwal was like, what's going on? Why am I not invited to this party? But you know, if there was a team A and B, team A, you're pretty much on point. Team B, you've got to do a little more catching up. So one more time, 3, 2, and 1. See, now that's a good lung exercise and we're all warmed up. And usually as a good host, I come on the stage and I say, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. I won't say that. I'll say, come to the edge of your seat. And when the clock strikes 3:30 p.m. IST, please make sure that this warm-up comes to good news. Do I have a thumbs up on that, everybody? Fantastic. Also, you're all going to count down the final 10 seconds with me. So before we get there, as we get there, let me ask you one last time. Are you ready? That's just a 50-50. You're not sure. Okay, I'll try once again. Are you ready? Okay, fantastic. My eyes are now on that clock. We're going to make sure we do this very, very timely, everyone. As soon as you see 0010, that's the final 10 seconds, you can start counting down with me. We've got 25 seconds to go. All right, everyone, please be ready. All right, almost there. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The bells are ringing. Congratulations once again for what's been an iconic day for the 4 Vedantas. Requesting all of our dignitaries to please stay where you are. And yes, please give us this photo opportunity. Fantastic. Everyone, please stay there. Please stay there. I'd like to invite the leadership team at Vedanta on stage for a special photo opportunity. Mr. Arun Mishra, Group CEO. Mr. Ajay Goel, Group CFO. Mr. Charanjit Singh, Mr. Rajesh Kumar, CEO Vedanta Aluminium. Mr. Jim Gast, Interim CEO Vedanta Oil and Gas. Ms. Neha Sharma, Mr. Pankaj Kumar Sharma, CEO Vedanta Iron Steel. Mr. Rajinder Ahuja, CEO Vedanta Power. Ms. Pooja Samani, Group Head Finance Strategy. Ms. Sonal Choitani, Group Com Head. And we also have Ms. Prerna Halvasia, Group Company Secretary, and Mr. Tarun Jain. All right, now all the leaders on stage, please stand to the left and right of the bell because we want to capture the bell in this photograph. So please make sure that the bell is visible for every business. Thank you. Many, many congratulations to the Vedanta leadership team. Shri Ashish Kumar Chauhan, thank you so much for hosting us at the iconic NSE atrium. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here and making this moment so special and meaningful. Refreshments have been served at the lobby level of the main NSE building. Please join us for high tea. With the listing of 4 new companies, we've concluded the successful creation of the 4 Vedantas that stand at the heart of India's growth story. My name is Zenia Fernandez. Thank you so much for joining us here. Have a phenomenal evening, everyone. Thank you.